Alright, hello everyone, and welcome to another Tuesday streaming Drawing with Kuro and Kellen and guest. As you may have noticed, today we are streaming at a much later time than our usual 2 p.m. EST, and that is due to our fantastic guest that I'm very excited to have on this channel for the first time, Mr. TheHawkDown. How are you doing today?
Woo! Hello. I'm doing good today. I'm wide awake and ready to go.
Love to hear it.
Yeah.
So this is our second guest stream that we've done so far. Kellen and I are trying a new thing where the last Tuesday of every month we are aiming to have a guest for our stream. Usually we're targeting people prominent within the Ben 10 community for now. So the HawkDown was kind of a no-brainer to bring on board. I'm sure many of y'all are familiar with his artwork.
People. Right, people who have contributed like popular fan artists within the Ben 10 community and all that. Like, we would love to get some of the fan comic artists on as well in the future. So
that'd be sick.
By the way, I'm Kellen.
Kellen is here too. How you doing today, good old buddy?
Mr. Golf.
I'm hanging out. I'm looking at.
Oh, George. Looks at George. Of the jungle.
Dude, that was a stupid nothing joke we made before the stream. Sorry.
Yeah, so please let me know if my microphone volume, Kellen's microphone volume, Hawk's, or the music, if any of them are either too loud or too quiet, and we can make the relevant adjustments. So, as I stated previously, this is our second guest stream, so we will be drawing each other's custom transformations. But before we dive into that, I do want to give a quick shout out for tomorrow is going to be a preview of 5 years later, episode 14, the final episode of this 9-year series, and then I can fly off into the sunset, never to be seen again.
It rocked. He's going to go into the middle of the woods in like Tahiti. He's going to make a log castle out of bamboo.
Yeah, I'm gonna take all the physical sheets and build myself a little hut.
Yeah, you're going to insulate the walls with comic pages.
But yeah, so tomorrow,
works.
please check out the preview. It's a pretty solid look into episode 14. I'm very thrilled for y'all to be able to finally see a genuine clip from the episode. It's been completely under wraps for years, if you want to be technical.
Yeah.
And then this Friday we'll be having a live stream, I believe at 8 p.m. EST. We're gonna lock in a time soon, so look out for the official time on our socials. But this Friday, April 3rd, will be the official 9-year anniversary of 5 years later, so we will be doing a celebratory live stream with there. We're gonna have the tank together, talk some 5YL, show some previews, do some merch giveaways, you know, the whole shebang. But without further ado, Kellen, why don't you lead us into the objective today and the little activity we have planned?
Yeah.
Of course.
All right. So today, last time with Ben Mackey, we had you guys choose the alien of 3 of his that we were to do. But this time, Mr. Hawk had a very good idea of what he wanted done. So today, Mr. Kuro the artist is going to be drawing the 5YL transformation version of Intangisaur.
I'm throwing him on my canvas. I'm throwing him on my canvas right now. Here he is.
Very cool looking. Yeah. Hawk's boy. Look at him go. Woo!
Boy.
Oh no, he fell down.
There he is.
No,
I guess we're not drawing him after all.
Yeah, he flew away.
Okay.
And
pick someone else.
And then, in contrast, Kuro and Hawk agreed on which of Kuro's aliens that Hawk should draw. We are going to be doing Acid Grime.
Acid Grime.
Yes,
And Hawk, is that going to be going on to your official site once it's all done?
Yes, so I'll be making my my next playlist. I've made 19 so far, so this will be part of playlist 20. This will be a big one, so yeah, I'm very excited to have him be the first alien to be part of playlist 20, and just kind of get the ball rolling on that.
Heck yeah!
So as we can pretty much get started, I do have a couple of questions for you lined up, and then we can also take some questions from the chat.
Sure. And also during the stream, Hawk and I are going to be. I suppose you too, Rob. I suppose you can contribute if you like. We're going to be fleshing out the lore for Intangisaur's species and planet.
Yes.
But first,
the questions. So my favorite question to ask online creators, which I always find the most fascinating, is where does your username come from? TheHawkDown.
So this is gonna be a pretty boring story because I literally came up with this username like maybe 10, 12 years ago. Like, it was a while ago. I came up with my DeviantArt page because I used to have a DeviantArt page, and still do, I guess, but I rarely use it.
Let's be honest, we all did.
Yeah, we did, yeah. So I just wanted to think of a username, and for some reason, the TheHawkDown came to my head. I've never seen the movie Black Hawk Down. I think that was where my mind was going, so I've never seen that. The hawks aren't like my favorite animal or anything like that. It was literally just the name I typed in and went, yep, that's good. And then I just kind of stuck with it since then, and I've been too lazy to change it.
That's almost bar for bar the same
enough.
story I have with Kuro the artist. It was just kind of a name that I was like, all right, sure, and it's just never left. So it's funny how the things you put the least amount of thought into end up becoming a staple of your persona.
Yeah, I'm glad that. Well, I'm glad that my username isn't like anything like, I guess, embarrassing or like, I guess, cringy or anything like that. At least it's like it's a decent username that like it's unique enough, and like, you know, people. Yeah, I guess people like recognize me, so it's good enough on that front, I suppose.
I think the adds a lot to it too. Ironically, like, you're not just HawkDown, you're like you're the HawkDown, like the one and only.
He's the only one,
Official one.
Of the HawkDowns.
The last hawk of this generation.
Like the last Mimsy.
So with Intangisaur, which I can go over a brief explanation of their abilities soon. Actually, no, I'll let you do it, Kellen, since that's your thing. But I do want to ask, how far into the dinosaur aspects would you be comfortable me leaning into?
You can go all the way. I think, because I've commissioned you before on a few of my aliens. I think I've done Ravenstorm and Blast Zone. I think those are the two that I've commissioned you to do. And I pretty much gave you like free reign to do what you liked, and I really liked the direction you took both of them. So you can lean into more of the dinosaur features of Intangisaur. I'm excited to see what you do.
And likewise, I'm curious to see what the HawkDown's version of the Acid Grime is going to be like.
The Acid Grime.
Everything Hawk does from now on has to have
he's
a
from-
D in front of it. He is going to draw on the tablet.
tablet.
I made a joke about that with my friends like a while ago about Ben calling his aliens just like the Heat Blast, the Forearms, the Humongosaur.
I'm going to beat the Gwen at checkers.
The Gwen.
Let's see.
But yeah, did you want me to go into Intangisaur's dealio and everything?
And also,
Yeah, break
Kellen,
it down.
feel free to
Oh,
shout out
right.
any suggestions you have for Intangisaur's design. Right now, I'm just building off a basic shape for him, and then we can hammer out some of the details.
Okay. I'm glad you're going more into the
I might as well get
dinosaur
started as
here,
well.
Because I was saying the other day, he is dinosaur-esque, but certainly there could be more there could be more dinosaur on him as well, if we're going for dinosaurs. So yeah, go nuts. Okay, Intangisaur, everybody, joining the 5YL universe. No, he was always here. This planet always existed in the 5YL universe. What are you talking about? You can't prove it didn't. So Intangisaur is an Aetherius Igua. Is that right?
Yeah, Aetherius Igua.
Aetherius Igua from the planet Dyden?
I've always pronounced it as Dyden. But you can say Dyden if you want.
Dyden sounds really cool, actually.
Dyden.
Dyden. Dyden is a somewhat primitive planet in its early development stage, not aware of any of the alien worlds above. Etherius Iguas are situated by a tribal system, and utilizing their powers that I will get to right now, they hunt and survive against larger predators. Now, Intangisaur, his main ability is density shifting. If you've ever watched Avengers or WandaVision, you know that the Vision has density shifting, which means he can control his own density and subtract and multiply his own weight in limitless degrees. And does he use it in the same way, Hawk, in that he, as Vision, in that he can density shift to shift his molecules through walls?
Yeah, so as the name, I guess, sort of implies, he can go intangible, pretty much for any, like, solid matter.
Yeah. There it is right there, yeah. His density can decrease beyond weightlessness to achieve intangibility, allowing people and energy to pass through and even walk through solid objects. He can also fly by decreasing the density to the point of being light enough to levitate through the air at fast speeds. He has enhanced strength and durability when he increases his weight to almost 200 tons, which in Australia they spell Tonnes.
Yeah, we're weird.
Becoming strong enough to throw trucks and durable enough to survive falling from the atmosphere. He has a prehensile tail. He can wag his tail and grab onto objects with it. And he can survive in space and any vacuums and stuff. Weaknesses. Selective density states. He can only shift his weight one way or the other at a time, and thus he can't fly while also having super strength. That is a great limitation. Also, surrounding damage. His increased weight can cause structural damage to whatever he's standing on. So if he's too heavy, he could go through the floor, pretty much. Or he could go through the floor on his own using his intangibility. Whatever.
Yeah, he's going
Either
through
way,
the floor.
He's going through the floor.
It's just a matter of how he gets there.
That's his new name, going through the floor sword.
Floor sword.
Let's, did you want me to go to the chat here, or did you want to ask another question, Mr. Rob?
I did have one other question, and it's mostly to highlight it for the stream, is you do have a fantastic website that's organized very well, cataloging all of your transformations, as well as some characters from your interpretation of the Ben 10 series. Did you want to speak on your own continuity of Ben 10 and where all of these aliens line up a little bit?
Yeah, I could do that. So my continuity of Ben 10 is pretty much just like a very streamlined very streamlined like version of all of the main iterations, like all throughout, like classic, omniverse, UAF. I just wanted to like mainly condense them into like one solid timeline. At first I wanted my Ben to be exclusively a teenager, so he found the Omnitrix when he was 16 as opposed to 10. But then over the I guess next few years, I realized, you know what, the charm of Ben is that he's a 10-year-old kid who could turn to a superhero, or many superheroes. So I kept the 10-year-old angle and just kind of streamlined it from there. Yeah, I've been slowly including different characters and villains into. I guess I've been wanting to make the timeline cohesive for a while, but I don't know. I've been trying. Yeah, it's very difficult when you have so many different characters and events that, like I mentioned offhand, I'm like, okay, does this contradict what this character's doing? Does this contradict a certain thing that's happened like previously? So I've always got to like check myself whenever I do stuff like that. And as far as Ben Tennyson is concerned, the main like goal was that I wanted to give my Ben a completely different roster. So we didn't start out with the classic 10. He started out with a completely brand new set of aliens. And he kind of stayed like that for, I think, the next like 30 or so aliens. So that's where my original 10 came from. And then I think Intangisaur is part of like the second playlist, I assume. So
Heck yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't get any of the classic aliens until like much later on, as far as I can tell.
Rob, what do you think about having since he's got those flaps in the back? What do you think about having like jet ray like connections, like webbing between the body and the arms, but like halfway up his body as opposed
like,
to all the way down to his hands? Like to his maybe to the end of his bicep.
Maybe like right here. Sort of like
I think
like
that looks
Spider-Man
cool.
webbings. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. What do you think of that?
Gliding.
That's pretty good. Let me look at the stream because I have it on a different angle. Ooh, yeah, I like the body
so far. Are those feet too big?
Are you going to give him his flaps
Yeah.
in the back? It looks like you're catering to a certain audience.
Listen, you know, we got to get the views one way or another, huh?
Wow, they are huge.
He can only make his feet big or small.
Crash on your legs. That's what he's got right now.
I gotta.
Maybe,
Cool.
maybe
Goes
right
off
here.
the screen.
Right here.
Great art.
Yeah. It's a little better.
Cut off his foot. It's so bad. Yeah. Do you want me to? For anyone who might not know, do you want me to review Acid Grime?
Oh yeah, we might as well.
All right,
Yeah.
Let me pull that up.
Booger Boy himself.
That's is that the Ben?
Yeah,
23
Booger Boy.
version? Booger Boy.
Booger Boy. Spelled B-O-I.
I love establishing stupid shit. Just like
Yeah.
off.
I love the pose you're giving him, by the way. Very, very energetic.
Yeah, I like giving
funny.
aliens very like
Yeah.
expressive poses.
So, Acid Grime. On the wiki, it said his first powers is just organs.
Okay. Maybe the pace. Yeah, maybe
We
the
might
pace
have
needs
to
a bit of cleanup.
It's just organs. Acid Grime is able to throw his organ sacs, the thick, sticky membranes of the organs bound to and merge with the object and then soon after explode. He can also generate algae. His body contains porous organs, which allows him to generate an acidic algae around his body as a host form. Yeah, this page needs a little bit of update. He can also regenerate from the algae. The algae on his body is ever draining and constantly regenerating, which gives him a defensive advantage. And shapeshifting. He is able to manipulate the algae on his body into many different shapes. His weaknesses are extreme temperatures. Heat turns his skin solid, which is like trapping him in stone, while cold makes his slime sack stiff. Slime sack stiff. That's a good tongue twister. Slime sack stiff, and not able to stretch far or be sticky. And his other weakness is also organs. The less organs he has,
He has really fat organs. Oh.
the less algae Acid Grime can generate. Without the algae, the more dehydrated he becomes, and the less effective he is in altering his body and setting off the detonation attacks.
You can tell this was one of the earlier
That's Acid Grime.
pages made for the wiki.
I like it. Actually, the more I read it, the more charming it is. I kind of want to keep it. All right, you want me to read the chat?
What's
once?
going on out in the ether?
Get some. All right, let me scroll up a little bit here. Let's see. Bro's Australian? Question mark?
Whoa.
Question mark? Question mark? Question mark? I know. I thought they were extinct,
They're still here.
but here he
Yeah.
is. Here he
Yeah,
is.
we're in the Mad Max world. No one cares about us.
You are. Nah, I care about you. You make good kangaroo burgers.
Kangaroo actually doesn't taste too bad.
Yeah, no, it's like deer. It's like, Rob, you were We all went to a restaurant where we had kangaroo.
Yeah,
something,
like there was like
right?
this appetizer that was like, I don't know if it was steak, but it was some type of like kangaroo platter. And we were just, I've never seen something like that, so we were like, of course we have to get it. Like, when else are we gonna be able to try it? Yeah,
we have to try it.
Was pretty good.
Yeah, it's very tough. It's very chewy.
I was going to say it's gamey. It's like deer stuff because they have to be real muscly to do what they do. So it's very constricted. But it was really
you don't want to be kicked by a kangaroo. Trust me.
No,
those things will kill you.
I still love that video of the roided up kangaroo right outside the window, waiting for him to come outside so he can square up and just kick his ass.
Oh, they can get muscular and angry.
Have you seen that video though, Hawk, of the roided up kangaroo that was just looking in through the window, and the guy's like, "All right, get out of here!"
Way too many videos of idiots trying to fight and box kangaroos as well. That's
Have you seen your fair share of wildlife in any of the areas you've been in Australia?
Good, because Sydney lives near the bush a little bit, so we do get a fair amount of like regular wildlife. There's a few kangaroos every now and then, not as many as you think, but like we get a decent amount.
Wallabies.
Let's see, it's mainly just bugs that we have to like look out for.
Yeah,
there's so many
bugs are scary. You don't want to find a tarantula in the toilet, but you do. Sketchy Dude donated $5 buckaroonies and said, thank you. Awesome to see Hawk here. He drew ball pit and candlestick a while back, and they're still so cool.
I did draw those guys. That's right.
Yeah. They look great.
Yeah, ball pit was one of the earlier ones that I've drawn, like a while ago.
Really? That's awesome. Okay, let's see. When is the next And Beyond?
Yeah.
Tomorrow, right after this
coming
stream.
out.
Looking forward to it.
Yeah, the next And Beyond is also coming out tomorrow.
And it's not the finale; it's just a regular episode, right?
We're doing Terrorspin's Homeworld.
Yeah, we're finally doing a redo of the Brainstorm planet. We're finally going to really get into it tomorrow.
More Crab World.
Let's see here. Hey Kuro, I will send you a commission about an alien you can call Ultra Ben because it's a character who can transform into anything it wants. Whoa. Very OP. Very sick. Favorite arc from Ben 10. I'm curious, Hawk. What arc strikes you?
Arc? Oh wow, that's tough. Let me think.
I'd
say pretty much everything with everything involving Agrigor and Ultimate Kevin. In terms of like arcs, I like how I think that's the most like condensed arc out of all of them. Trying to think. So I go with that. It's the hybrid war, of course. Let me think. The classic
stuff.
Yeah, classic didn't have too many arcs though. Like there was season 1 had Ben learning his powers and going up against Vilgax, but I wouldn't exactly call that like an arc.
The Halloween aliens was kind of an arc.
Yeah, but that was fine. I didn't really care too much for the Halloween arc.
There weren't a lot. It was pretty episodic, huh? There weren't a lot of carrying over concepts between the episodes.
Yeah, and I think that's a strength of the classic series. I mean, it's allowed to be more episodic than the rest of the franchise.
Yeah. Cool. Let's see. Kellen, what's the origin of your name? The origin of Kellen. My parents.
You know what? Why don't you call up your mom and have her tell the story?
Yeah.
Let me see if she wants to.
Okay.
Oh God.
We'll see. We'll see if she wants to play along. If she doesn't, she'll just hang up. It's cool. But she was. Hello.
Hello.
You're on stream right now. We all have a question for you, if that's okay.
Okay.
Can you say hi to everybody?
Hi, everybody.
That's my
Hi.
mom. So, it's really funny how nothing it is, but Mom, can you tell me how you found the name Kellen?
Well, we did it very much like most parents do. We got a book, popular names for babies born in the 1990s, and we started looking through, and of course, I knew somebody named James that I hated. Dad knew somebody named Tom that he hated, and we kept going back and forth, back and forth. We really wanted a K name. Wanted something kind of in the Irish, that sort of
Gaelic thing.
feel for it. And so we tried on a whole bunch of them, and we finally came to Kellen because it meant something really good that we wanted him to have as a part of his being,
It meant do you know what the meaning of the word is?
If I remember, I haven't looked it up since we named you, but I believe it has to do with strength of character.
You're right. You want to know the literal translation?
Yeah.
It's Gaelic for swamp warrior. You named me a swamp monster.
Things work out the way they're supposed to.
Yeah. You know what? You kind of called it. Now what I do is kind of swamp monster stuff, isn't it?
Exactly. And that's where you got the talent for it.
So yeah, not a lot of sentiment. Just found a book, but I kind of like that the most. There's just like it's very much like our family. We just sort of we're practical.
I think that's true.
Yeah. All right. Thank you for being on. I love you.
I love you. Talk to you later.
All right. Everybody say bye, Mom.
Bye, Mom.
Bye.
Yep.
Bye, you guys.
Your name is
Special
Swampfire?
guest, Kellen's mom. My name is Swamp Warrior.
No,
But
you're
yeah,
Swampfire,
close
dude.
enough.
I guess
That's why you like me
knew.
so
I had
much.
an inkling.
I guess
Not anything else I offered to this operation. Bro's name was Swampfire. We got him immediately. But yeah, thank you for allowing my mother to be on for just a
That's
moment
beautiful.
of this guest stream.
The true guest. We gotta put her in the thumbnail too now.
There in the
and
bottom
title
right
will,
is like a different
Secret
jar
Kellen,
of,
Kellen
like,
origins
yellow liquid.
revealed. You wouldn't believe it.
Don't even have me in there.
Yeah.
Just put his mom there.
You can make my mom another jar of goop, and Hawkdown can be flying off with her while we chase him. Okay. All right. Thank you for that. Thank you for that segment. Did you have any questions you wanted to ask from your list while I look for more stuff? In the chat?
Yeah. Let's see. Oh, here's a good one. So, trying to check off the basic Ben 10 fan list. The general top. I was gonna say favorite, but give me your top 3 favorite aliens.
Ooh,
Yeah.
top 3. Well, my favorite of all time is Accelerate. He's always been my number one guy ever since I was a kid. Actually, I don't think he's ever like changed at all from memory. So it's always been him. As for the other two, I always go back and forth as to who I like the most. I like Clockwork a lot. He's pretty cool. I like his overall design, and I'm a fan of Time Powers. And then I go maybe Big Chill. Yeah, I'll go Big Chill.
Yeah, that's
I like the Ice Ghost Mothman.
Yeah, you were along the line of liking Time Powers. We were admiring your Eon transformation the other day, and the name you chose for it.
Oh yes, his name is Chronicle because I don't like the name Eon. So
And then Ben 23's version is Chronicle.
Quite cool. Eon wouldn't even like want to possess him. He's like, nah, he's too cool. I can't do that.
Gross. Well, he
Yeah,
tried,
he was
didn't
too
he?
cool.
He tried in the
Oh, he did.
in the Time War. He's like, oh, he's too cool, and then he goes through the portal. I wish they did it like that.
He's too
Oh
cool.
boy.
He's just too cool for me. Gotta find some losers. Goes through the portal. Kind of funny him being Judd Nelson now.
Yeah, that. Has he voice acted in anything else? I've always wondered that. Is it just
Yes.
Ben 10?
Yes, he in the original Transformers 1986 movie, he played the titular or the protagonist Hot Rod, and then he he
I didn't know
also
that.
Rodimus Prime, and then he reprised his role years later in Transformers the Animated. Well, that was on in 2008.
Oh god, I gotta watch Transformers animated again and like listen to that. That's
Yeah.
wild.
It's the part where the Decepticons are. It's like the very beginning of season 3 when the Decepticons are sieging a random space bridge and they're all fighting on an asteroid, and it's a bunch of different new ones. He's there.
Man, yeah, because there's a weird like I've always found it fascinating when you like see regular like screen actors like do voice acting and they're actually really good. That's always been very surprising to me whenever that happens.
It can translate well. Some unfortunately rely, or rather, it's not an easy transition because there are certain actors whose style is to rely mostly on facial expression as opposed to the sonic-based emotion that you have to have for voice acting. But there are a lot who really take to it, like Alan Tudyk and
J.K.
James Earl
Simmons too.
Jones,
He
rest
makes a
in
good
peace.
transition.
J.K.
Yeah.
Simmons, absolutely.
Yeah, he's a great actor.
Stephen Yeun to an extent of We're Going Invincible. He's
Oh,
really
yeah.
good. He was great. in
I
that
really
film,
liked
too.
J.K. I always tell you this on stream. I like seeing actors do something a little outside of their wheelhouse. So, J.K. as Tenzin in Korra is pretty different from the usual like boisterous kind of character he does. I think he did fantastic as Tenzin.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's great.
seeing
He's
him,
great in that show.
I love seeing him go outside of the box. He was in the Saturday Night Live movie. He was some guy who like alphaed people by whipping it out.
Oh, that sounds
He was
great.
so cool.
Yeah, that's how he first tried conquering the world before he met Debbie. Yeah, it's like, why isn't this working?
It worked before. The aliens are invading. He just whips it out, and they all leave.
Yep.
like Mark Hamill's been like in tons of different voice roles, so like I'm not surprised. It's always fascinating whenever that happens.
He's a full-fledged voice actor, though. He like went ever since the Joker. He like went all in on it. He does like additional voices and stuff. Like he's one of us. He is a voice actor's voice actor.
Yeah. He was
But he was. Also
I'm not
Luke
super
Skywalker.
familiar with regular show, but I know he was like a main character in that too. What was it? Skips? Yeah, Skips.
Skips. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's played plenty of amazing stuff. He
Yeah.
played Maltruan.
Yeah,
Well,
That one.
I
villain
highlighted
that
Skips because
you weren't really
you'd think
attached
like
to.
Mark Hamill would be like the guest role or something. We're like, oh my god, they got Mark Hamill. But I mean, to be like a recurring regular character in a show, no pun intended. Yeah.
Oh sure.
Yeah, because
Part of an
Maltruan, I
ensemble.
always saw that
Yeah.
as like, oh my god, it's Mark Hamill in Ben 10. This is exciting. But like in regular show, he's just he's like in the cast, like he's there every episode, which I found fascinating.
Yeah, well, same with Joker. Yeah, same with the Joker. He was that in a lot of Batman episodes. He was in more than you think. Yeah.
Oh, Levi says he was a main character in Time Squad too. I don't
Oh.
remember that. Is HawkDown drawing on a phone or tablet?
Yes, I'm drawing on my iPad. So that's why I'm moving around a lot because I can touch the screen and zoom in when I please.
We're starting to have a standard here. All of our guests need to be drawing on iPads.
Oh, hi, Bruce. I like the little underwings you gave Acid Grind. It's funny. I had the underwings added to yours, so it's like,
You did
yeah,
it too.
it's some about these aliens.
Oh, you did?
It's the connective tissue here. Yeah, that's
Oh,
great.
that's
It looks
fine.
good on both of them though.
Those always
Thanks.
made
So I don't know
me
if I'm going to give him...
unnerved.
Oh, sorry, go on.
I said those always made me unnerved. Like, what if somebody slashes
Yeah.
those? You know, it's like the
Get a
webbing
paper
between
cut or
your
something?
thumb and pointer. Oh,
Yeah.
more than a
Look.
paper cut. Yeah.
Well, initially these were just supposed to be like slime, like residue or whatever, but I can make them underwings. I'll see how
Oh no,
I go.
I like whatever you got going on.
This one can fly.
Thank you. Oh, I do have a small question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does Acid Grime have teeth?
I actually don't think so. I don't believe so. He
Does
doesn't
he have
have
to what?
teeth.
Does he have teeth?
No,
Oh,
I
does
don't.
he have
I don't believe
teeth?
he does.
Yeah,
don't
because
know.
going through like because I went through the Methanos and Beyond I think last night, and I was like, does he have teeth? I don't know. He looks like he just has like a gumless.
Yeah, he's
mouth.
kind of like a collection
I
of
wouldn't think so.
like loose mineral-like or exoskeleton-like pieces and ropes. Actually, a lot of that was thought of by Ryan. When I first conceptualized him, I did picture him having more of a solid humanoid shape underneath, but Ryan came up with the idea to make them even more rudimentary than that, and that way his arms can stretch around and he can shapeshift, and I was super on board for that idea.
Yeah, Acid Grime's he's a visually really neat alien, and I like how you guys connected him with swamp fire species as well. Just kind of add that bog connection. I like
that was also Ryan too. So surprisingly, me being the swamp fire guy is I didn't even consider that, but Ryan had that great idea to connect them, and the way he did it was fantastic. And of course, I had to approve it because it's swamp fire. So
Yeah. Thinking about
It's the
it
same-
more now, it wouldn't. He wouldn't really need teeth. If he was eating anything, it would be dissolved
Yeah.
immediately, wouldn't it?
everything tastes like baby food. to him.
Yeah.
Like it goes into his mouth and becomes mush. Yeah,
That's
He's
horrible.
depressed. It's a fake smile.
I thought you could have gone for he's a baby or he's depressed. And
Yeah.
You went for depressed. Respect.
I mean, swamp fire doesn't really need to eat like specifically, so
He does have that mushy peas color to him,
Yeah.
doesn't he?
yeah.
All right. What are your opinions on Glitch from the reboot? How would you incorporate him into 5YL given the chance? Well, we must establish first of all that the reboot is a TV show in 5YL continuity. It's like what wacky
Super alien hero buddy
alien
adventures.
buddies or whatever.
He's super
right.
alien.
Yeah, yeah, but instead, this is the one that Ben is actually a producer on, and actually has input on the show.
Yeah.
I like that part. But yeah, knowing that, if Glitch were real in the 5YL universe,
Well,
how would you-
it's tricky because Glitch is a very, very specific scenario. It's been a little while since I've seen Innervasion, but from what I can recall, it's literally galvanic mechamorph DNA fused with Ben's own DNA, like Ben specifically, not even just human, and then brought to life within the Omnitrix, and then exited the Omnitrix and became a car. So it's all
that's
of
right.
those contingencies have to be met for him to really be Glitch. So it's hard to really like come up with a new version of that and still say this is Glitch without it just literally being that.
he could be the onboard AI for like Ben's car or motorcycle,
Or maybe
whatever.
Ship somehow. Yeah. Well, I mean, Ship already has his own consciousness. Never mind about that. I don't know. It's hard. I'd have to really think on it, but just going off rip, I'm not sure he could really work within the 5YL continuity without a lot of extensive hurdles being met.
Right.
Didn't Ben have to lose upgrade for Glitch to like be a thing as well?
Yeah. I don't know if I want to give up
Sad.
upgrade.
Yeah, Yeah, I actually liked upgrading the reboot. Out of all the like redesigns and all that, he's one of my favorites, I'd say, out of all of them.
They did really good with him. I liked how his voice was like constantly sliding like up and down, like that that, for lack of a better word, like tubular sound. Like if you heard him speak like long sentences, you'd hear like the vocal effect slide really high pitched and then really low and keep bouncing back and forth. I thought that was neat.
Was it still Terra?
No, it was David Sobolov.
Was it somebody else?
It was David Sobolov.
Ah, okay.
Yep.
Did you have any ideas for Zurge and 5YL like you did with Shockrock? No, Shockrock, the Fulmini are the only species from the reboot that are in the 5YL continuity. The Zurge are a made-up concept for the show.
I'm not huge on the Zurge either, though, so I'm not jumping out of my seat to make them work.
Yeah, I redid all the reboot aliens a while ago, and I completely like redid Surge in order to like make him work.
I liked what you did with him, though. You made him like more organic.
Thank you. Yeah, in my version, Surge is a virus. He's microscopic, so he can like go into people's bodies and like control them from the inside, as a way to like keep the, I guess, assimilation power that he had in the special.
Question for HawkDown. What are your thoughts on the upcoming Dynamite Ben 10 comic so far?
I'm interested in it. I'm not exactly excited, and I don't know why. Maybe it's because I don't really read comic stuff much, so it is a different medium. But hey, Ben 10 is back, sort of. So yeah, cool.
Yeah, well to see.
I think the darker, like, I guess, cosmic horror direction is interesting. I'm holding off judgment until the actual like comic comes out. But so far it looks neat. I like some of the designs, and I like that it is very different overall.
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah. I feel the same way. It's I like seeing it go toward kind of some of the original ideas they had for it, going more toward the like cryptid and mystery aspect of it than the superhero aspect. It seems like that's where it's going. I'm not sure. Okay. Where does the Omnitrix go on Acid Grime's skinless form?
That's a fantastic question. Wherever Goops goes.
I haven't even thought about what the Omnitrix.
On the floor.
Yeah.
I don't know.
There you go. Right there. I'll leave it there for now.
Probably on the back of the head, I guess. Well, no, he doesn't really have a head, does he? Hold on. I guess on the no, yeah, he does have a head. Maybe on the back of the head.
Where can I put the Omnitrix?
Just like migrates over there.
Yeah, it can staple itself on there real quick.
Oh, I like the neck fins you have on there. I'm looking at the stream right now.
Teeny bit, give you a little better look at what's going on here.
Oh, and the tubes under the on the cheeks look great as well.
Thank
I like
you.
that.
Yeah, I'm trying to put in a little bit more. I'm trying not to go too humongousory, which is tricky because he's also like a dinosaur man, but still lean into a little bit of that flavor.
I mean, there are.
Yeah, I'm digging it so far. I like the kind of stompy feet that he has.
Since he's floating around a lot of the time, gravity's pulling a lot of his mass towards his feet.
That's a good idea.
You know what? That is the canonical reason why Fox McCloud and all of Star Fox cut off their legs and replaced them with robot ones, because of the G-force. So all the blood goes into the feet when you're doing big.
Boom! See, there's real
like
science behind this.
I always try.
Yeah.
I try to equate it with something. Okay. Let's see.
Should I put the badge on the center or the left of the chest?
Wherever you're feeling.
I think. Yeah, I mean, if you can make it work on the side, that's fun.
Just thinking, because it looks fine on the chest,
Yeah.
so I'm not like
You can throw it on
completely
the chest.
opposed.
Yeah,
The center looks the most aesthetically pleasing.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah, I like to.
That's
I
the
like,
classic, I know, but
Yeah, but I know I'm the same. I like to diversify the tricks placement, but the chest always works. I don't think I've
When it
done
works,
the
it
chest
works.
in a little bit.
yeah. Kellen, what would you call the Allen species from title card Invincible? Well, I mean, you're saying if there were an Allen
the orange
transformation?
Cyclops.
Yeah. I would have I would make it a subtle nod to Seth Rogen somehow.
The laugh is the only thing that popped
And then
in
the
my head,
words.
but you can't name him a laugh.
The laugh.
Yeah, he starts laughing like Seth Rogen.
We named
We
one
did,
Ah.
but if we do it too much, yeah.
The joke loses it. I get you.
That- God, imagine somebody like combines all of like his not his like his animator roles. Like, was it the Donkey Kong, the Mantis, the Blob from Monsters
Yes.
vs. Aliens?
Yeah. He does have a lot of them.
Maybe some type of like stoner pun or
Cyclops.
something, since like he has his own weed strain, or like weed store.
Something with clops.
Clops.
Oh yeah.
Duh. High clops.
Oh shit! Yeah, there you go. All right.
Perfect.
I like
High
that.
clops.
Perfect. High clops. There you go. Okay. Let's see. Ink Tank and Hawkdown. What's your thoughts on Ben 10 X Fortnite?
I still gotta see it to believe it. I know like the leaks are like quote
me
unquote
too.
like official because of the reliable source, but I've been let down before. You know, the Gwen spin-off, the Kevin spin-off,
I
the
don't
Joe
play-
Silver movie. I gotta start seeing some tangibility before I get excited about anything.
Yeah, I don't play Fortnite, so it doesn't affect me either way. What version would they use in Fortnite? Would it be classic?
They seem very secure to like a specific type of model they use. So I think they might finally do
So
like a
maybe
teen
teen?
Ben. I'm sick of classic Ben being the only one to get some representation.
But would it be UAF? Just to like, because I don't think we've seen anything UAF in like a while.
I mean I think UAF would definitely work, either that or Omniverse. Ideally they would do both. Personally, I would like them to do Omniverse one because I always feel like Omniverse Ben like really pays respect to the full journey of Ben Prime. Whereas like UAF, it's like I do like that look a little bit more, but it also doesn't feel complete. Like if you see Omniverse Ben, you're like, oh, this is the same Ben from the end of the series. So I'd love for them to put an Omniverse Ben.
Yeah. I'm down.
I think people would prefer UAF just because of the jacket. They'll be like, I can wear the jacket
aesthetically,
now.
I do like UAF Ben more too.
It's
So
iconic.
I'd be happy either way. You can't go wrong with the jacket.
It's iconic. Did you have any more questions written down for Hawk? Or
I did have one more. Hold on, let me pull it up.
Uno más.
Uno más.
Just
Yeah,
one.
I kept it pretty light. Didn't want to overwhelm it. Sorry, I'm finishing up a line. All right. And oop.
I got a question after you.
Gotcha. You can ask yours first because I actually do not know where the document I had it typed up and went. That's actually kind of perplexing.
Okay. Mr. Hawk, of the aliens, only the aliens you've created. None of the classics. Nothing outside of what you yourself had a hand in. What have you ever thought of what your 10 would be?
Like overall?
Yeah, like you have a watch, but you can only choose aliens you've made.
Oh,
What's your 10?
interesting. because like I have my classic 10, but if I had to choose any of them, I don't know. Let me quickly go on my. I'm gonna go on my site and like have a quick gander,
Cool.
just to see, because yeah, I've got all my playlists. I'll go from the first 8 playlists because that's pretty simple.
And
definitely-
by the way, what's that URL for all of our friends out there?
Oh, if it's the TheHawkDown .squarespace, I believe. Let me quickly have a look at it again.
Squarespace.com.
Good old Squarespace, yeah. Yeah, the TheHawkDown arts squarespace.com. Yeah, Squarespace has been good for me.
There's also just TheHawkDown.com.
Yeah, that works too. That works as well.
I'll put that in the chat.
Yeah, if you see the DeviantArt page, don't go to it. Go to the other one. It's probably right below.
You can check out all his aliens there.
Yes.
While you're thinking about that, Yami Prismo donated $5 and says, hyped and sad for the last episode, but excited to see your guys' next project. Thank you.
Excuse me.
I'm super excited. I can't wait.
Yeah, I'm pumped.
Parting is sweet sorrow, but it had to
Yeah.
end sometime.
As
right?
I've been preaching about 5YL since its beginning. The whole story was written with these two end goals. Like, what kind of story can I write where Ben ends up here and Danny ends up here? And I feel like when this final episode comes out, it all will make the story seem like it has a completed arc, or at least that's the idea. Where it's like, yeah, this whole episode is the whole reason why I even did 5YL. So to finally get that out there and talk about it is gonna feel very good.
When did you like initially come up with it? Like the idea.
It was
just
sort
the
of a
whole
slow
thing?
incubation. So ironically, it was actually Fro, fellow Inktank member, way back in I think either 2014 or 2015. He requested me to draw a picture of Ben 10 and Danny Phantom, and I did it for him. And when I drew them together, like something just clicked. I just really loved the pairing, and for the next year or so, I just did fan art of them in various ways, like in different outfits, different art styles. I didn't have anything locked in yet.
Various positions.
Yeah, you know, over under and all that.
Various stages of
first
clothing.
date, you know, the proposal. But I just really loved the idea of them together. And as I was doing it, I was just thinking of little ways like their worlds could collide, or like a story could start bubbling. And then right around there is when Butch Hartman started having a YouTube channel, and he was doing his whole 10 years later video series, which is where the title 5 years later comes from. And it made me want to be a part of it, because he was doing in a major way to try to influence the idea of Danny Phantom coming back. There was the whole Go Ghost Again movement and everything. And I wanted to create something to participate in that. And of course, I wanted to tack on Ben 10 to be like, you know, because Ben 10's cool too, guys. Because back then, you know, he didn't have too much of a presence online. So I wanted to try to accomplish something. And then I was like, well, I don't want to just make a Ben 10 story or something, or like have it be complete wish fulfillment. I wanted to have like justification for it. So I came up with this idea, and I'll be able to talk more about it when this episode comes out. I was like, I want to tell this story because it feels like this is the kind of story you'd be telling if like you truly loved the character and loved the series, not just I want Ben to be the most powerful, unbeatable guy in all of existence, and the whole multiverse should bow down before the glory of Alien X or whatever.
Make them interesting.
Right,
So,
yeah.
That's kind of where it spawned from, and then I started getting more serious about it, and now here we are 9 years later. It's still going.
9 years later.
Yeah, we almost hit the 10. Maybe we should wait another year.
What? Push that back. Boy.
That would be such a you move too. I can hear Fro in the distance saying, "Fuck it, do it."
Like, you know what? Fuck him.
You know what? Just fuck it.
That's funny.
He has a say
does.
too, damn it. Have you thought about your starting lineup there, Mr. Hawk?
Oh no, hang on. I've been drawing. Let me quickly look. Yeah, I gotta count the 10. So definitely Ravenstorm. He's one of my go-tos. So he definitely has to be in there. God, I don't know. I feel it's hard because I'm really attached to my first 10. Because a lot of them are powers that Ben didn't really have, like weather making and portal creation and like telepathy, lava making. So I am attached to those. But if we're just going by base aliens, I'll go definitely Ravenstorm, and I'll throw in Frost Comet in there too.
Yeah,
because,
I was gonna say.
he's pretty neat.
He's your heat blast.
Yeah, he's the first alien my Ben turns into. So I'll keep him there. Yeah, I'll throw in Blast Zone. Yeah, Blast Zone's cool. And then I'll go Intangisaur, just cause why not? And then who else could I do?
So far, you got 4 Anthros in there.
Yeah, I'll go Barnicade. Yeah, I like him a lot. Light Viper is pretty sweet.
He is.
Yeah, I'll go him. Just looking at my things. A-Bomb.
A-Bomb rocks. I love A-Bomb so much. I've always been a fan of like the mythical Pokemon type transformation.
Thank you. Yeah, he was a little bit inspired by Pokemon, but I don't know much about it, so I just kind of like winged it.
I love him.
So there's him. Oh, Sunspot. Yeah, gotta have him. Love me Sunspot. How many is that so far?
That's what's counting up. It was 4, and then you had Barnicade and Light Viper, and what was the other one? A-Bomb.
A-Bomb, yeah.
Okay, that's 7. That's 7, or that's 8 so far. You got 2 more.
Okay, I'll add in Kel Plume. He's, I guess, my Swamp Fire substitute. And then I will add...
You want to be OP and add in Nova Flame?
AZ2D.
Too much.
Would you count Alien 51? He's my Martian alien.
Sure.
Would you count him? All right, yeah, there you go.
I love that name, by the way. That's a
There
fantastic alien name.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I struggled with that name for a while because I think I don't know if I'm alone in this, but I really wanted Ben to have a Martian-specific alien. Whatever powers he had were whatever, but like I just wanted him to be from Mars. So I did base him off of.
I was talking to you the other day about this. I could have sworn that I came up with that name with you somehow, but like I'm probably just misremembering it because
Yeah, I did.
in that
Yeah, I did have help with the name. I remember somebody else came up with the name. I was like, that's perfect. I love that. But yeah, I don't remember if you were there or not. But yeah, he's
cool
a.
name.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, he's a Martian. He's got the Martian Manhunter powers. Because why not?
Heck yeah.
My cat's stomping all over.
Did you have your question for
yeah, it was kind of a boring one though, but I could still ask it. Where do you see the projection of your contribution to the Ben 10 community going in the future? Like, do you have a designated goal for the amount of aliens you want to do, or what you want to do with your AU, or are you just doing it indefinitely?
That's a big question. Let me think. I mean, I'm making my 20th playlist, so I'll be up to 200 non, like, I guess, canon aliens. But then again, I didn't come up with all of them. I only came up with like maybe 100 or so. So I didn't even have that going for that. In terms of like my AU, I'm not a writer, so I don't have like much desire to like make a comic or anything like that. Unfortunately, it takes a whole other person to like do that kind of stuff. So I'm afraid that won't be happening anytime soon. But you never know. I could find the gumption to do something like that. But I think I'll just keep doing what I do. I like drawing aliens. Probably just keep doing that. Maybe draw some more characters. I do want to. I've been venturing into like other franchises every now and then because I made a few like superhero like designs a while ago. I made the Avatar crew for its 20th,
nice.
So that was pretty fun. So any opportunity where I can do stuff like that, I'd be more than down.
I think I did see your Avatar artwork. earlier. I like the way that you draw your eyes. Like for human characters.
Thank you.
A lot.
Thank you. I don't know. I think it's a mix of different designs. I think I pull inspiration from a lot of different sources. So whatever they're based on, that's where I got the inspiration from. So.
All right. Well, we have reached the halfway mark here. Shall we get into lore and world building for Intangisaur?
We can do that.
Let's do it.
Very good. All right. So let's see what we got so far here.
Yeah, I gave you like a very brief outline because I think I came up with that like 6 or so years ago. It was from a comment from DeviantArt, and I was like, okay, I'll just write this, and so that's where that kind of came from.
Righto. Okay, so I have a few questions, 5 categories of questions that I usually ask myself or whoever I'm making this stuff with when I do this kind of thing. So let's start with where is Dyden in the cosmos? What's the galaxy, star cluster, and system? Do they have moons? So we can name as much of it as you want. I think at least a star system might be good, just so that, you know, who's the... I'm so sorry for forgetting who does it, but who's making the map?
I think that
right
I'm
now,
pretty sure
Rob,
that's
of,
sketchy.
like,
He's
all
got
of
like this
the-
giant like master document of like every planet, species, and categorized by like location and system and everything. It's actually very impressive. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Like the whole 5YL cosmos.
Considering the amount of
and
aliens,
even the multiverse.
Yeah, considering the amount of aliens you
yeah.
guys have, that's a lot.
So we can even come back to it if you feel like we want to flesh stuff out before we give it like a meaningful name. Something that like means something in another language usually is what I do.
Oh.
But this is a good question to ask. Does Dyden have moons?
We can throw in a few moons, maybe 2.
2 moons? All right.
Yeah, we can give him 2 moons.
2 moons.
Gee, Bill.
And does any life live on those moons, or are they pretty desolate?
How about just for fun, we'll give 1 moon life and 1 no life.
Okay. And that might be cool, like for their species discovering that there is life beyond the stars if they start right in their own orbit.
Yeah, because I like the idea of making Dyden a very underdeveloped planet. Like they're still very, the Aetherius Igua are still very primitive. I like sticking with that idea.
Right. So yeah, we can absolutely keep them as not cave. I think primitive is a good word for it.
I'd say
hunter-gatherers.
Yeah, I'd say if you want to like give it a specific date in terms of like human time, I'd say like around 0 BC, like around that time, I'd say. So like they developed a few things, but they're not quite like in the industrial age or anything like that yet, or even like the middle age, I'd say.
Do they have a language? Can they speak with each other?
Yes, I think like with most like indigenous tribes, they all have their different languages, and like depending on the area, I'd say.
How many of them are? Well, here, let me ask this: what kind of world is Dyden? Is it equatable? I picture something equatable to Earth in the Jurassic period or periods before that.
Yeah, maybe it's a lot more rocky, not as like much vegetation as like I guess current Earth does, but yeah, definitely more kind of rocky and quite a few lakes, I'd say, because I don't know, I always, even though he's not aquatic, I always see Intangisaur as kind of an aquatic looking alien. I don't know, maybe it's the manta ray.
Oh yeah. Oh, you said not.
Maybe their abilities.
Yeah, not much
sorry to butt in. Just a thought I had. Maybe their abilities plays into why they're so underdeveloped. Like the intangibility negates a lot of the means for so many reasons we would develop technology. Like you don't need to worry too much about like solid shelter or anything if like most weather conditions or avalanches
just go into the
passes
ground.
through you.
That's interesting.
Or transportation, they can fly, so they're underdeveloped, not like indirectly by choice.
Because their bodies can do it all.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes total sense. Any technology evolves from a need to survive, but if they can already survive on their own, then why would they need to create? I mean, can they create fire? Have they discovered that yet?
Yeah, they've discovered fire.
Okay.
We'll give it to them.
Yeah, I mean, they can't cook stuff by themselves, like with their bodies or whatever.
No, they need an external thing, I imagine.
So this place kind of looks like Salt Lake or whatever, like it's kind of a deserty thing, but then there are lakes all around.
Yeah, I was picturing you guys know Planet of the Apes, the originals. I'm thinking more of like that kind of like.
Okay.
Ape.
So it does have oceans?
Yeah, there's oceans, there's lakes, just not a lot of like trees or vegetation, I'd say.
Okay. So when I do this stuff, I usually carbon is the basis for most life. I do like to add in. I made Jumpstart Species silver based because silver is incredibly conductive. So like a silver organic thing. So have you ever thought about how the science of what Intangisaur does works? Does he I suppose we can get to that after we ask ourselves, why did they evolve this way? What were they trying to survive to gain the abilities of intangibility? Was it weather? Was it predators? Was it some other, like, radiation? Have you ever thought about that?
Not particularly. I imagine his intangibility would work differently to like Ghost Freak or Big Chills even. Because
he's not
like
a ghost.
Yeah, because like Ghost Freak, he's based off a ghost, obviously. So like I imagine he has some form of like ectoplasm or something like that to like aid with his intangibility. Big Chill would be a little bit similar, but I imagine his will be a bit more. I don't know. I know
Ectoplasmic.
More plasmic. I think that's the best way to describe it. Intangisaur, however, I imagine he'd be very like. It's more kind of like he can shift his molecules rather than he has like a not goop, but like his science works differently in terms of like he can like shift his molecules more so than Ectoneuron.
For sure. So we just have to figure out what necessitated his evolution to go that way. What is a hazard on this planet that we don't have to rush that either, but usually the freneticness of asking these questions inspires something good there. Do you have any ideas, Rob, about what could be causing them to do that?
Usually for problems like that, I like to chop away at possibilities we want to avoid. Like we already said, no ghost freaks and no ectoplasm. Molecule separation seems to be a pretty common scientific explanation, but also when Crab threw that protoplasm on Ghost Freak, it seemed to like lock that in. So like that could also be something we're trying to avoid. Maybe it's something similar to like not magic based, but like not maybe dimensional phasing is too far into the other direction, so not that far. I'm just trying to chop down some branches.
How about this? The flaps. When I looked at him for the first time, I thought he was aquatic. What if he evolution never let him get rid of these flaps, but he did come up from the ocean?
That'd be a good way to
what if the beginnings of this density started with regulating density for like buoyancy and stuff, so they could go lower into the depths or higher up if they needed to escape.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Because not only can he turn intangible, he can go the other way as well. He can be
get
incredibly heavy and dense. So
right. How do you feel about the gravity being really fucking strong on this planet?
Yeah, give it like Kryptonian gravity, but a lot heavier, I'd say.
Because if that's the case, then yeah, organs evolving to make you, less dense. I mean, being dense would give strength. Being less dense would give mobility. So yeah, maybe it started as in the oceans as wanting to escape predators, but then it turned into. But well, how does gravity affect water? I imagine it condenses it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the further you go
maybe the
underground,
gravity
the heavier it
condenses
is.
the ocean so much that it feels like swimming through like glue. So they altered their density to like shift their molecules through it easier.
Ooh.
What do you think?
In that note, is that just a point for evolution, or would it be like they can phase through objects,
Yeah,
but
I'm saying-
if they ever were to go back into the ocean, they can't phase through their own ocean?
No, they can. What I'm saying is that the power, when they were in their fish phase, the power evolved that way because the oceans are so thick, so viscous. That
Yeah.
if
I get what you
that
mean. Like
you have to shift your molecules to survive in it, to move.
Yeah,
through
like
it.
the liquid is so dense and compacted that it practically is a solid on there.
Like
on
almost
their-
Jello, like
Yeah.
a Jello ocean.
Almost Jello. Yeah, I like that.
All right, cool. Let me write that down in full here. We can take a break and read the chat if you want, but I think we got some good stuff boiling here.
Nice.
Extreme gravity. Let's see. Oh, are you streaming on Twitch
I
as
should
well?
be.
Okay,
Yes.
I haven't read that chat yet. Let me go there. I always forget that. I'm sorry.
You neglect the Twitch.
Oh, it
I
was
do.
Shiny Rowlet's birthday yesterday. Happy birthday, Shiny Rowlet. Or happy belated birthday.
Happy birthday,
Happy-
Shiny Rowlet. I don't see anything in the chat.
Yeah, Twitch doesn't allow you to see what's there before you join in.
Before. Dang. Would you have that anywhere?
I do.
history
I
of
have it open. Oh, we just got a new question actually from Goshamir. Which alien are you looking forward to seeing in the comic? Ironically, Overflow, because he was born from the most lighthearted version of Ben 10, like the reboot, whereas everything else, at least what we've seen so far, has some ties to the classic series. Even Alien Force and Ultimate Alien, it's either like everything is tied from classic except for Overflow. So I'm very curious why they felt very confident in the decision to bring Overflow into this darker, more cryptid version of Ben 10 and how they're gonna make that work. He seems like he's sticking out a lot to me, so I wanna understand that decision a little more.
I just had such a stupid thought about why the gravity is so much. What if one of the moons is like 4 times bigger than the planet?
Oh, hell
It's
yeah.
just like always pushing down on it from one side. So its orbit, like the time of day dictates where the most gravity is.
Yeah,
And they just evolved to get used to the shifting, and so they can do it
And that's
themselves.
where the species is, and they're always looking down on it. And and kind of they're either laughing at it or they think they're lesser, and they're being gods.
It was the asteroid that killed the dinosaurs on our world, except for here it just got caught in the orbit and stayed there.
It went all the way back there. That's so funny to me. A planet, but the moon is like 5 times bigger. That's like a little mama and one of the pretty a little mama of Riedel and the big pretty boys. Do you like that, Hawk?
Yeah, we can do that. I like the idea of a moon being much bigger than the planet. But I assume the planet's like the core is a lot denser, so that's why it revolves around it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Mm.
I don't know. We'll make it work somehow. There has to be a reason that it's bullying this smaller planet.
Beats it up.
Okay, why is everybody screaming? Damn.
Scream!
Everybody scream! Zachary Meyer donated $2 and says, I posted Ultimate Swamp Fire by Hawk in
Ooh,
the
you did
server."
Ultimates?
Oh, thank you.
Very cool.
Yeah, I like most of my Ultimate designs. Because ironically, they came from a commission because I had no desire to make Ultimates, but someone on Instagram kept commissioning me to do the Ultimates. I'm like, all right, I guess I'm doing them.
Kuro, can you draw Squirtapillar? I feel like Squirtapillar is higher up on the queue than
Is
most,
that the
since
Omniverse
we're
one with the? Yeah, the
smoothie one, yeah. Higher up on the queue than most, since we did Piggy Bank,
Shark Tank,
and
Snark Tank. I keep
the other guy. Yeah, Snark Tank.
We did like 3, right? Oh, Alien Z. We did Alien Z recently too. Yeah.
We did Aliens.
Alien Z.
Oh,
God.
that's another thing to ask. Does this species have any other species on the planet that they're buddies with or they're running away from? Did you ever think they'd have a predator, or are they the dominant species of the planet?
I imagine them being as dominant because they're like mainly fighting from like predators and stuff. So, but if you want to give them like another species, I don't mind. Maybe another dinosaur-esque, species. Maybe not intangible powers, but something like that.
They would have to have different powers to survive the big gravity.
Maybe whatever was chasing the species that drove them into the oceans that forced them to evolve to be more dense.
Evolved into that. And so there's an instinctual hatred between the two of them because
like was it the Petro Sapiens and whatever the other ones were in the reboot?
The big gargantuan ones.
Yeah, those things.
Okay, so the predator of early days evolved into another sapient species that Iguas instinctually hate for obvious reasons.
Instinctually. So like if Ben turns into Intangisaur and he sees that thing, he'll just be like,
you! Very angry.
Yeah.
Goes feral and goes after it immediately. It doesn't have to be feral. I just picture it like a tale of two cities, like they're just, I don't know, racist against each other, for lack of a better term. All right. Let's see. Who's Ben's most versatile hero? Swampfire's pretty up there.
You're just saying that because you're named after him.
Well, I'm also saying it because you like him too. But it's true. He's got like having plant control and fire powers and regeneration. He's
why I like his versatility is because it's not like he was just given so many different powers. It's like the powers he have, you already can do a lot with. So it's like it doesn't feel like too much of a cheat out, at least to me, because it's still just plant powers, fire powers, but like the nature of those powers gives you a lot. It's not like he controls every element and teleports and something. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. I like how Swamp Fire is so cool that even though his powers are pretty much just Wild Vine and Heat Blast, nobody cares. But also, I like that even though Swamp Fire can shoot fire, he doesn't control fire like Heat Blast can. So he's still different in that sense.
Yeah, there are some minor differences too. Like Swamp Fire doesn't have the exploding seeds or anything, or you can't terraform, I guess. Like I've never been able to tell if Heat Blast can fully like control grounds and like minerals as well, or if it's for some reason just the rock plate.
Ah, yeah. Isn't it he's like channeling his fire or something through the rock?
Yeah.
That's how I see it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I don't know. I've never really been a big fan of the rock gliding thing anyway, so.
All right, so here's an out there concept. Feel free to slap it down, Hawk. What if
It's terrible. Move on.
Okay. Moving on. Let's see here. No, what if another reason that, or rather another cause, but also an effect, but is that the other species that's on the planet with the Iguas are favored by the gods in the sky from the bigger planet, so they give them the means to escape the atmosphere and be up there with them, and the Intangisaur species sees it as like, oh god, they're the ones who get to be raptured and ascended to heaven, and we have to stay down here. Fuck those guys.
I like that idea.
You like that? Because I don't want to mess with your idea that they're not aware of the alien worlds beyond them. But I think we can get around it if they think these guys are just their creators, their gods, and they're perpetuating that lie. But even if the truth came out, they wouldn't believe it. They're so like they hate these guys so much because they pray to these aliens in the sky all day, which they think are gods. They pray to their gods all day, yet they are never chosen. But they think one day they will be. It's kind of sad. Are the gods like doing it intentionally, or is it just purely like accidental? I feel like they would do it intentionally just because they feel either that the Iguas are too primitive and therefore they can't meld into polite society, while this other species has potential in their eyes for some reason.
Right.
So you like all that?
Yeah, we can make the overlords of the moon like just
why
I guess
do you
not
forsake us?
Them,
yeah, these guys are Homer and Flanders is over there. They're like, stupid Flanders always getting ascended to heaven.
I don't know. Maybe they can have like a belief or something, being like, we're not allowing the Ethereus Igua on here because they wronged us all like generations ago or something like that. I don't know.
Oh yeah. What if these gods, and I'm just going to call them gods, but no, I'm doing
call them
with
gods.
Parentheses. What if these gods brought up this partner, this other species first, and they were about to bring up the Iguas too, but this partner species is like, no, don't ever do that. They're too violent to be up here. It would be the end of everything for you. That kind of thing. They're like, please God, forsake these awful creatures, So they just believed it.
Would you give the other species like density shifting as well? Because I was thinking, if Intangisaur can't switch between, like he can't use he can't fly and use super strength at the same time, but what if the other ones can? Just to spite them.
That would suck. Well, what if at first they were weaker and these gods took pity on them and brought them up and genetically modified them to be able to do that?
That'd be funny.
God, fuck these gods.
Yeah.
The gods, I like Crystal. The gods have forsaken us. Let's riot. Crescent, we're making lore for Intangisaur, which is the one that Kuro is drawing on the right now. We're making lore for his species. We're being very cruel to his species.
Yeah.
I didn't intend to be cruel to your to Intangisaur's species. I apologize. It's how
fine.
the story evolved.
As long as Ben's using him as a hero, I think that's fine at the end of the day.
Yeah. I wonder if when Ben figures out about this whole thing, he like actively chooses this one as opposed to the other one just to give them some representation and give them a W.
That'd be neat.
I gotta write all this down. You know what? I'll write it down late. I'll watch the VOD and write it down later.
Yeah, pretty cool. Right, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, let's go back to questions for just a sec here, but we are at the 3/4 point, so I want to get a few more of my world building questions.
We're at the 3/4 point.
Stop.
Yes, coach.
I hadn't even got the coloring yet.
Liz. Well, actually. Okay. Let's see. Have you question for Hawk? Have you seen Danny Phantom or Generator Rex?
I have seen both, and I am a fan of both.
Right answer.
Good answer.
Yeah, because I think I'm trying to remember because I grew up. I watched Ben 10 first, and then I think I watched Danny Phantom. Because I think I switched from Cartoon Network then to Nickelodeon. I think so. I think I'm pretty sure Ben 10 was always first, and then I went to Danny Phantom, and then like a lot of fans, I watched the crossover and went, "Oh, Generator X is cool." So then I watched the show after that.
Cool.
Yeah, I was a late fan of Rex, but I did like Ben and Danny pretty early on.
Yeah. All right, let's see here. There isn't any real questions in the Twitch chat, so I'm gonna go back this way. Oh, that is a great question, Draculus. Hawk, how would you imagine that the diversity between Iguas? Like, are there any sub races of Iguas? Not necessarily ones that would be different in the Omnitrix, but just like, diversity.
Yeah, I imagine there'd be like very different, like there'd be a wide variety of like aquatic designs and maybe even colors as well. I think it'd be similar to like the the Na'vi, how there's different like subcultures of them. I think it'd be pretty similar to that.
So there's some that are blue, there's some that are like purple and green and maybe red.
Yeah, if we're going by the the environmental factor, I'd say like some live in live near the ocean, some live near like the mountains, some
and
they're more like
based on the on the molecules and elements that are within where they're living. Yeah, that makes sense.
I don't imagine their powers being like different at all. It's not like an upset scenario, but they just have different colors, and I think that's the only real difference.
Diversity based on where they grew up. Cool. How about sexual dimorphism? Are there boys and girls? Are there more genders?
We'll make it male and female.
Male and female. Okay.
Yeah.
What's the difference between a male and a female? Does the female have like longer flaps in the back?
Big pink bow.
Yeah, I think
I said big
boobs.
pink bow.
Oh, big pink bow.
Eyelashes.
They grow a big pink bow and a big dress, and they have a teddy bear.
That's how you know it's female. Now
That's
imagine
a male, you fucking sexist.
Oh. Oh man, my Ben turns into a female version this whole time. No, I think the head crest would be the most like significant difference. I imagine they'd be a lot like maybe longer and because I think I had the Intangisaur. It's in like 3 points. Maybe females can have 2 or 4. Yeah.
I like 4.
Yeah, 4 would be neat.
4 points. Are they smaller, bigger?
They could be the same size.
Same size?
Yeah.
Alright, same size. I like the tusks that you put on.
Oh, thank you.
Rob.
Ooh,
Let
me
do the tusks have anything to do with it, you think?
Oh yeah, I like the tusks.
Maybe they're like
wait,
a.
shoot, Rob, did you put more than 3 points on yours for the headdress?
I got 3 on top of the head, and then 1 at the edge of each flap, and then 2 on the face.
Is it still possible to add the like at least the outline of the face mask thing for part of his uniform that
Ooh,
Hawk
yeah, I was
used?
gonna see if I can try to emulate that actually right now with the skin and make it a skin pattern, but I can make it suit pattern if you think that would fare better.
Ooh. That's fine.
The pattern might be cool just because it would make him look like a superhero wearing a mask. But you do your thing. You try.
So this is what I was thinking initially.
Yeah.
Maybe like up here.
I don't think I gave any like ideas to what the thing on his face is. I don't know if it's a mask or like a facial thing. I don't think I gave any ideas to what it was.
Do you think it has something to do with? Do you think that even though they can shift their density, their lungs are still acclimated to the high gravity, so they need that breathing apparatus to make the air thicker for them?
Yeah, that could work.
Okay.
Like the Omnitrix provides that for him.
All right, so
Yeah.
then Robin needs to be.
Let me give
breathing
that a shot.
A shot?
Might add that to my board later today.
Let's see.
Yeah.
You're gonna shoot, eh?
So should it
man.
cover his nostrils?
Probably.
Oh, I like the nostrils though.
Nostrils kind of.
It could be clearer.
Yeah, I like
It
that.
could be like 50% opacity or whatever.
So like a.
Oh, like a see-through mask.
At least at the nose part. I do like it not being see-through for the eyes part, so it looks like night.
Oh, so like the whole head.
I'm saying like there are 2 parts to it. Like the mouth part is more tangible or intangible, but then, and that actually that plays to the theme too. The mouth part is more see-through than the eye part, so even the mask is shifting density and aesthetic. What do you think?
I'll give that a shot. I kind of like the face mask list, but I am interested in trying to make this work.
Okay. We can get rid of that piece of lore if it looks better. I don't know. Hawk, what do you think about it?
Yeah, I like the. I'll see what the mask part looks like. Again, I never envisioned it to be like anything. It was just kind of like a facial detail, but we can experiment and see what we can come up with. All right, I think I'm just about to enter the coloring stage. How's his proportions looking
very fun.
so far?
The goop coming off of the knees is really cool. I like that. And then
Thank you.
I see where
Yeah.
you're going with
Down
the gooey flaps underneath. That's pretty dope. Yeah, I dig it. Nice job. Nice job.
Yeah, I'm debating. Thank you. I'm debating if I should like put like a thing in between or just keep him like.
I
no
kind of like
space.
them clear, like they're mucus strands.
Yeah.
Yeah, the chin shape is fun too.
Yeah, that little like
Yeah.
Thanos chin. I think I gave that to Bullfrag. I give that to a few of my aliens. There's like certain like details that I keep replicating yeah, so like the Thanos chin, I like doing a lot. What else? The amount of fingers I give each alien is always different, but I think 3 is a nice balance. 3 or 4, yeah.
Aiden asks what role their planet offers the galactic economy system, goods and services wise. They're too primitive for that. They haven't really joined the intergalactic market like that, I don't think, right?
Yeah, I imagine, like in Star Trek Into Darkness, like the newer ones, when they went to that planet at the start, I imagine it'd be like that, where the plumbers like don't allow any visitors because they're still developing.
Oh, so it's like quarantined except for the gods.
Yeah, I think
People can go to the god planet to observe this planet, but they can't go down there.
would the gods know about other aliens? Or...
Oh my god, it's like that one tribe of humans that lives on that island, and they don't want anything to do with us. And
yeah, the Sentinelese, or what the name is. Or...
Yeah. That's brilliant.
I'm gonna come back to the face mask. I feel like I haven't found a good shape for it yet.
Understandable. I do like his horns. His tusks.
Yeah, I like the tusks.
Does anybody else have questions about Intangisaur species? You too can help us direct the lore here.
U2s. Mewtwo's. 3 twos, Mewtwo's.
Hi, U2s. Shout out to U2s.
Yeah.
You guys are cool. Austin's awesome. Wait, so... Observed. Base. No entry. Okay. Sorry, can't help myself. Does Intangisaur like marshmallows?
Sure, why not?
Okay. Good answer.
Actually.
Let's see. Is there a possibility? Oh, that's a good one, Sketchy. What would they do for art? Do they do tattoos?
Ooh. Yeah, I imagine they'd be very tattoo-centered, because I gave Intangisaur those, like, blue markings. I think those are, like from birth or whatever. I don't think they're, like, tattoo-specific, but they could, like, aid into that.
Interesting.
Yeah, I'm gonna add those on soon, too. I wanted to do them on a different layer so I can do a little fun flexibility with them.
I love how he
No
came
worries.
out. I love that you gave him that chest plating.
Yeah, I'm stealing.
Oh, the wrath chest plate.
This is our Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
Uh,
Then transforms a woman, and then
Do you guys see the
Imagine by
Super Bowl
John
trailer?
Legend starts playing.
Are you talking about when all of the celebrities at the start of the pandemic
Oh,
sang
God, yeah.
Imagine?
Because it started with.
Oh,
it started with
gal.
her.
What are we gonna...
I
Is
forgot
she...
about that.
Is she, like, doing anything?
She just got banned from a film festival.
That's something.
Oh, okay. Well, that's something.
That sure is something.
Because I know, I don't know. Like, I'm half and half with the new DC like universe. I know they're keeping some stuff from the original, but they're like completely rebooting a lot of things as well. And I know Wonder Woman was in a very like gray zone for a while.
They're going to have a new one for the DCU for sure. And it's going to come sooner than later because one of the things that James Gunn announced was like a Themyscira-based series or whatever. I hope that's still happening. He said one of them got canceled, but he wouldn't say which.
Maybe he was seeing which one to cancel based off of people's reactions.
Rob, what do you think about having the breastplates black, and then like the rest green?
Let me give that a shot. Oop.
That's very black.
Let's see, and then I can turn these back to white.
That's kind of too
Too booby.
booby, isn't it?
What about no.
Maybe the belly.
Yeah.
It's very bikini.
Oh,
Could make it stripes. Like have the.
Intangisaur, my
Yeah.
teal goddess. Show me the feet.
Boy.
Anyway, sorry. A little Fro took
Yeah,
over.
he got
for a
possessed.
second there. I did. Do a Viltrumite from Invincible. We did. His name is Solar Storm.
Oh,
Intangisaur is not from
superhero
Tyranny.
adjacent.
He is
New
from
Daredevil
Dyden.
tonight.
Oh my
Yeah.
God, you're right.
It's Tuesday.
It's Tuesday.
Tuesdays with the devil.
I'm excited. Matt Lillard's awesome in this role already. Have you seen Daredevil episode 1 yet, Hawk?
Not yet. I forgot that show was coming out weekly.
Yeah. On good old Mickey Mouse Plus.
Good old Disney. You know, if it weren't for The Simpsons, I probably would have canceled Disney a long time ago.
I did for a while. I just got a temporary subscription just for Daredevil, and then once it's done, I'm gonna maybe
That's fair.
spend another month binging a few movies, and then cancel it again until next year.
Yeah, I went on a Pixar binge last year, but I don't really see myself doing that again this year, so I'll see what I do. My family's is Disney, so that's why I still have it.
Yeah, I let my parents use my account, but like one day last year I called them up. I was like, "Hey, say goodbye to Disney. I ain't paying for this shit anymore for now."
Disney.
But then Matt Murdock called, so
Yeah. Yeah. No, that's it.
Same franchise.
It's a cool stem though. It like I remember just going like for after 97 came out.
It's a good theme song, so I don't blame you.
It's really catchy. Okay. What is your favorite thing about your least favorite alien? Good question. Blocks, it would be. I like that he's shaped like a gorilla. I like monkey. What about you, Rob? What do you like?
I
about
like-
Blocks?
the arguments people try to defend him
both
with.
block.
It's always fascinating to see people try to make it work.
He's made a Lego. Why is that
Yeah.
not cool?
I do like.
And he's got
Legos.
fans, so I got respect for him. Like, there's people out there who really do like him, so
Yeah.
you know what? I don't have to like him. There's other people that can like him for me, and that's fine.
Sure.
Yeah, I don't hate Blocks. I don't think I ever really did. I just kind of like never really cared about him. But least favorite alien. Well, my least favorite alien is Topic, so I have to really think about what I like about him. I like his colors.
There you go. That's something.
That's about it. I like the color scheme. I like the off green, the more kind of mucus
Yeah.
green look. I like that. I think that's about it.
Yeah. I don't know. Giving him that big ogre helmet was like.
Yeah, that's the
Too
main
human
thing I
for
don't
me.
like about him is just how his powers work. I just don't like the helmet.
Yeah. Topic was supposed to look a lot like Acid Grime. At least that's what the fan community rallied behind when
Yeah.
KJM Arch drew it.
Yeah, it's funny because out of all of the his design specifically, because obviously Atomics is like a completely different direction, so you can't really compare the two. And like Snake Pit, I think is too he made Snake Pit look way too cool to be lame.
Yeah.
Trying to think, and Sandbox was pretty much exactly what you'd expect him to be. Shellhead, is kind of the same as well. Although I do like Tom's design for him as a lot. I like that he doesn't look like a turtle so much.
Right.
But yeah, Topic especially that. Yeah, I've always been disappointed in official Topic.
Here's a good question, and I'll evolve it outwards. Do Intangisaur's species play any sports? And I'll evolve that into what do they do for recreation, for fun?
Does hunting count as fun?
Sure. Yeah, they like hunting.
Yeah, they can like hunt for sport. I'd say they do a lot of like physical activity stuff.
What about like flying tag or something, or like hide and seek type thing?
Oh, they can hide in the environment.
Yeah, what we consider hide and seek, they've made into a sport.
That's cool.
And like tag hide and seek, so like even if you find them, you have to get them and tag them while they're
Ooh,
tangible.
that gives me a two-part question. Part one, are they still visible when they're intangible?
Yes.
Okay, and actually that doesn't lead into part two. If you were gonna say no, I would say, well, part two, can Intangisaurs see other Intangisaurs? But if they're still visible, then yeah, they'd be seen.
Yeah.
Yeah, I imagine his Intangisaur. I imagine his intangibility working a lot like Shadowcat's, where there's no like specific effect. It's just they can go through stuff, and it just looks like they're kind of morphing through.
Mm.
Yeah, so unlike Big Chill and Ghost Freak that have like specific forms when they go intangible, Intangisaur doesn't really have that.
Are you familiar at all with Naruto?
No, I never really got into
There's
it.
just a character who sounds like he has a similar ability. If anyone viewers are watching, I'm talking about Madara, who has Obito, I guess, but either of them.
If any viewers
who also know Naruto. Right, I need to complete the thought of that sentence. But yeah, so he has like there's a science behind it, but that doesn't really matter. But essentially, he also goes intangible, but doesn't have any visible effects to it. Things just pass right through him, like he's a hologram. Obito. Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, the science behind his is pretty funky. Like anything that touches him is in real time being transported to an alternate dimension. So like if you like throw a punch at him and it phases right through him, but the part of you that's temporarily phased inside of him, if you went to another dimension, you would just see a fist floating in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah. I see what you mean.
I have one last question myself for the lore before I get to writing something that you can yes or no at a later date. Okay, say there must be a reason. Yes, they're a developing society, so there are rules. Like this is a protected society. But I feel like it would be interesting to have something else, like a reason that people can't go there, like a really rare resource or something that's like more prevalent there and like worth a bunch on the black market. What do you like, or what do you think about that? Do you like that? Do you have any ideas for what that could be, if so?
Maybe like a rare. I don't want to say mineral, but like that's the most like basic
Maybe a
answer
fruit?
for
Yeah.
that. But I do agree with you. Oh yeah, could be a fruit.
A fruit. A fruit that grows under that kind of gravity has to have something.
Yeah, maybe it's like the fruit grows so dense that only a very specific type of creature can eat it. Like maybe there's like some type of like giant massive tame but not sentient beast out there that like some circus is hauling around, and the only way to tame it is to feed them this really dense fruit, and they can only get it here because yeah.
I like that. I don't think that would lead to a big price for it on the black market.
It's a franchise
though.
circus.
I think.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. This is the only buyer. This Barnum and Bailey's in the Star.
Well, maybe
point.
other like other people use those species for like labor or for transportation or something. Like there's like this species out there that can only eat this kind of fruit, and it's super dense, and they use it to tame this species, and it only grows here.
That can absolutely be a part of it. But I feel like also there could be something to how it gets so dense that can be like reverse engineered for like armor or something.
Oh, yeah.
Weaponry.
What if they haven't figured it out yet? Like
Rocket
it started with the fruit beast things, and there's now like all the species like the Transilians, the Galvans, and the cerebral crustaceans. They're still in the middle of trying to figure out a way to reverse engineer it. So right now there's this black market bargaining war where they're trying to buy up all of the fruit so that once it's all out, they can continue their experiments. So like they can't just like experiment willy-nilly. It's
Yeah.
like finite almost.
What if
Yeah.
Azimuth succeeded and he's not telling anybody how, so everybody else is trying to figure it out, and that's why there's a big
Yeah, they don't know
buyer's
how he
market.
did it.
And he won't tell,
Bootleg
of
armor.
course. Okay, I like that. Kind of an amber okia
Yeah.
for armor.
That's what Ascalon's made out of. Yeah, this fruit.
All day.
I mean, we could put we
It isn't
could say
destructible,
there's
so.
like we could say there's like a little minuscule percentage of this in there.
Yeah,
that
an
helps it.
It's-
I don't
it's
think
some type of
anybody would mind
alloy.
that.
It's what the Omnitrix. It's what the
Yes,
Omnitrix
yeah.
is made of. That's why it's so indestructible.
Ooh, yeah. Maybe Azimuth puts it into like all of
All the
his
time.
inventions, but people can't figure out.
Yeah, people figured out one ingredient.
That's why the Omnitrix never gets
It's a mysterious
scratches.
alloy, and the universe only figured out one of the like 3-part ingredients of the alloy, and one of the 3 parts is from their planet. So now everyone's buying it up, trying to reverse engineer this indestructible mineral that the Omnitrix, the Unitrix, the Ascalon's
One
made
day-
out of, and all of it.
I like it. I like the idea. I'm pretty sure it would just be them like, throwing it in the plankton analyzation machine and saying 50% hot gas or whatever.
Yeah.
But I also like the idea of Albedo just waking up and choosing violence one day and saying, "Hey, everybody, here's how he did it," but I'm not sure how he actually did it. But this is what he did it with.
That's what got him
Azimuth's
fired.
like, God damn it!
Albedo starts a live stream and starts listing off the ingredients. Azimuth tackles him before he finishes.
Azimuth's real name is Peter Parker.
Yeah.
Oh.
And Azimuth
No.
looks at the camera and says, "What the f-?"
Wearing a Spider-Man mask.
Yeah,
Oh,
just
yeah.
for the occasion. He says it, and then Azimuth like pauses it to walk across the room really slowly and grabs the mask from his treasure trunk, comes back and slowly puts it on, and then unpauses it and says, "What the fuck?"
All right, so here I am
He's an
with
old man.
the basic colors and textures. He still needs shading, and I do want to play around with the mask design so far. I really do think he works
Ooh.
without the mask, but I am willing to try to make it work if we're really attached to it.
Yeah, you don't have
I'm-
to give him the mask.
I'm not
Yeah.
attached to the mask. I would still love for him to have those mask-like black markings on, or like uniform over his face that makes him have that hero mask at least.
Oh, yeah, like under the eyes, yeah.
Yeah, I can mess around with it.
You
I'm
like
just
it?
I'd have to
Yeah.
have to play around with it. Like I don't think I can instinctually do it, but I think there's a way I can make it work. Yeah.
Of course. It feels like such a big part of the original design that I feel like at least an homage would be cool.
Yeah. We are
Yeah, and
Well,
same
that-
with
I was gonna say same with me. I'm at the shading stage of acid grime, so I've just started on that. I've got the base colors down. Finally settled. Yeah, I'm settled on the eye color as well. I like giving my aliens different eyes, so I think orange works
orange
well
is
for him.
fantastic. I'm really digging it. We are only have 4 minutes left, so we can spend this time just closing ourselves out, and then we'll finish this whenever we do. Just so you know, Hawk, there is no delegated time limit or deadline to this. You can take as long as you need to finish Acid Grime. But closing out, I mean, how's your experience so far as our second guest on these streams?
Oh, it was great. Yeah, it's truly an honor for me to be a part of this. I mean, I watch you guys' streams when I draw in my free time anyway. So this is just feels like one of those. But awesome. I'm actually talking to you. So
hey, yeah.
And you've done a couple of streams yourself that I've seen, streams compiling together a lot of the transformations that you made on this big poster. Where can people find those if they'd like to check them out themselves?
Well, I have one poster. Actually, I can show here. Let me quickly go to. So I have this big poster on my website. This is just all of the Prime canon aliens. So this is officially on my site. It's full quality. You can look at it, download it if you want as well. But that's on the site. As for the other poster, this is the very big one, which is all of my custom aliens. Commission aliens, just everything that isn't in the franchise. Obviously, since I'm still making aliens, I'm still slowly adding to it. But I think once I finish this next playlist, I'll be able to release this fully because there's just a lot on this thing. So
yeah, that's a huge file. Does that cause any lag on your iPad, or what's it do to the processing?
Well, this app, funny or not, is vector based, so all of these are in fully high quality detail. Even when I zoom in, those. Have you guys seen those videos of the artist constantly zooming in into something and it makes something else? Yeah, is. I think this is one of the apps that he uses. So this is. Oh, nice. It's very good for vectorizing, and compiling a lot of images into one. And then I'll just make a giant PDF and then try and make a PNG. I don't know how big the file will be, but it will be big.
Nice.
I know that.
Yeah, that's looking pretty solid. So your YouTube channel is just TheHawkDown. That's how people can find you?
Yeah, just TheHawkDown. I've got a few streams on there. I think I have only one drawing video, and it was a speed draw I did years ago. But yeah, people want to check that out. Yeah, it's just TheHawkDown, and then same as my Instagram as well, TheHawkDown as well. My website's the same. Yeah, check my stuff out if you want.
Alrighty. Well, thank you so much for being our second ever guest, man. It was an honor, and it was so fun to hang out with you for a bit.
Thank you.
We'd love to have you back on someday.
Yeah, whenever you can, I'll be more than happy to come back.
Fantastic. Yeah, so you can. Oh, sorry, you were gonna say something?
Yeah, I was gonna say maybe Frost Comet next time.
Ooh, Frost Comet. Yeah,
maybe Frost Comet.
But yeah, y'all can stay up to date with everything we're doing on our socials. You can join the Discord or the Reddit for certain discussions. We just dropped a hour-long video where I tallied up the win-loss ratio of every transformation. It would mean a lot if y'all check that out. It was quite a journey putting it all together, to put it simply. And also tomorrow, once more, there will be a preview of the finale of 5 Whale, the final episode 14 preview coming out tomorrow. I might do a premiere link for it. I was going back and forth on if I should just drop it as is or make a premiere. I think I'm leaning towards the premiere, but we'll see. But when you do watch it, it is a real scene. So please don't spoil what you see when it drops. Just pass along the link, and then join us this Friday for the 9-year anniversary stream of 5 years later. But until then, I hope you have a great rest of your week. Is there one more thing?
Wait.
We got one more thing?
We got one more thing.
Oh, yes, you're right. You're absolutely right. You're right.
Whoa. Somebody clip that scream.
Beautiful.
I need that scream.
Wow. Whoa. Yes, you're absolutely right. We do have our next guest lined up. We're ahead of the game.
We do. That scream is like the one video where it's like, I'm feeling very good. It's my birthday today. And he's like,
yeah. Oh man.
Yeah, so next month, April, on the 28th, we are going to have our next guest stream with none other than Josh Perez, the main man, the coloring guy who used to color on Omniverse streams with Derek, and just an all-around really cool dude, a really amazing artist and stuff. And he's contributed.
I
That
believe
made
he's
Hawk
like
happy.
what
That'll be
Dymooch
good.
online or something. DYEMOOCH. Is that Josh?
DYEMO.
Good old
yeah,
Dymooch.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, and yeah, he's agreed to be on for the next one. So very much looking forward to speaking with him and having him on.
Absolutely. And just to double check, is there any other updates I potentially have missed?
I don't think so. Did you want to shout out your charity
yes.
thing?
Actually, I did want to do a bit of promo on this Friday's stream as well. But yeah, so I've been working with an organization called the RJN, the Rural Justice Network, for about 6 years now. I started as their graphics guy and somehow found myself running the organization at this point, in no small part to my fantastic team as well over there, Samantha, Amy, and everyone, Corwin. And we are having our 6th Small Town Pride this June 28th in Spencer, Massachusetts. We've recently done a fundraiser live stream, and I will be continuing to do fundraising by having a bi-weekly booth over at Ralph's Rock Diner. You can find us in Worcester, Massachusetts, in partnership with the Dirty Grunt Poetry. I'll be doing live drawings just like any other event or con that I go to, and the proceeds will be going towards funding Small Town Pride. So come on by, get a drink, get a drawing, and have yourselves a good time. Woo woo!
Wish I could be there. That sounds fun.
It's just a walk down the street. You'll be fine. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'll be
good.
there in 10 minutes.
It's just a little
Just
dip.
poke your head
Just
in.
a
You
little
don't even have to stay long. Awesome.
Hey guys.
swim all the way from Australia.
Yeah,
and
be
stay
like,
for
hey.
2 minutes.
Have some water. All right, awesome. Yeah.
Very smooth.
But yeah, sounds good. I'll be seeing y'all this Friday stream. Please look out for the preview tomorrow. And as always, keep it fizzy.
Stay green
Beep
bean.
beep. Green.